Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about November. November is going to have 4 weeks in it, and we are going to talk about all those, but not in an overview this month. We will be doing each reading 1 week at a time, dealing with the 12 houses, loosely based on the 12 houses of the astrological chart, using the tarot to clarify where you are, what's blocking you, what your solution is in each one of those areas, as we did last month. Very cool stuff. Really excited to see how this plays out, but no overview because I really just thought they were a little bit too long. A couple of messages from my better angels for you. We are all one. I know that's kind of like, right? And it is. It's talking about how we need to come through this month feeling very compassionate towards our other human beings. Looking for our similarities and really not focusing on differences because it's not going to get us anywhere, right? So if we can come through all of this with a little compassion and a little understanding of our other people, whether we agree on every little thing or every little topic, doesn't matter. It just matters that we do this the right way, you know? So we're going to be the peace. We're going to be peace in this situation. We want to bring calm in every situation and not get too excited, all right? So that's the idea. That's the plan. Let's light a candle. Get some good vibes going. This one here is all about, let's see, meditation. So we're getting our mind in the right place. We have cedarwood and balsam being our guiding flavors. So here we go. Meditation right here. It's a very nice candle. Smells nice. Keeps me calm and chill. So it's good. All right, let's go ahead and get into this card reading. I have this one deck that's already pre-programmed for the 3rd through the 9th of November. These 3 decks are all programmed for individual other weeks that we'll get into in the next readings. But let's go ahead and lay these out. And as always, the first round is going to be where we are. The second round will be what's blocking us, and the third round will be our solution. I am excited to see how this plays out for you, Scorpio. But yes, we have lots of things happening, and I think that it's going to be great. I know last month we all came together, and that was a very good plan. Now we're doing this next step, which is just to be peace, you know? Take the time to appreciate where your people are coming from an emotional state, as opposed to even if you see somebody with a skinned knee on the sidewalk, you don't have to know why they have a skinned knee or what happened. You just need to know, you know what it's like to have a skinned knee and be like, hey, that hurts. How are you doing? Let me get you an ice pack. Instead of getting into the drama of what happened, you know? It doesn't matter why you have a skinned knee. It matters that I can help you with the skinned knee. And that's cool. So then we stay focused on the feelings more so than the reasons, right? All right, so Scorpio, let us talk about the first house. What's going on in yourself? What is happening to you in your head? What is going on with you personally? You are feeling like you're self-sabotaging a lot these days. So part of you is like, I keep kicking myself. I keep making things a little bit harder. I'm not feeling, maybe you're not doing well with your health, or maybe you're not doing well with your diet, or maybe you're not doing well with your finances. Something is going on that you've certainly got control of, and you see that you're doing it wrong. You're making more trouble for yourself. So think it through. Notice that about yourself. This is you feeling like you need to rally the troops and get people together. Maybe you need to get a posse together, maybe a posse of doctors. Maybe you need to get a posse of friends who can help keep you on the track to right behavior, you know? Get more support in your situation. So don't be afraid to get more support. For some of you, you're finding that your posse is your problem. You're keeping poor bedfellows. You're hanging out with the wrong crowd, and the crowd is making you do real silly things that aren't good for you. Maybe you're drinking too much. Maybe there's too many things happening, and you're hanging out with people who spend too much money, and you can't keep up. So that's going to be something you want to pay attention to, and maybe clear out your friend crowd. But yes, there is something about you that wants to party, that's for sure. You want to get further away from these friends, but keep on partying. So for some of you, this could be a situation where, as much as this has addiction written all over it, I apologize in advance, but there's something about you sabotaging yourself and wanting to keep the party going, all right? So you want to keep that going in some direction, and I'm afraid that you don't care that there's a bit of a problem in that department. There's, at least that's one way of reading that situation. So, and if you're trying to recognize that you have an issue and trying to get out of it by getting rid of your friends, and getting down to the part where it's okay, and you have just a few people around you who you're gonna stay mellow, you're gonna stay chill. I wish you luck. That could be a good thing for you, but we'll see how it goes. It's inside your heart that you're feeling like you wanna stop self-sabotaging and get into a regular party instead of a less beneficial party. All right. So let's talk about what's happening with your money. All right. We have the Lovers, showing that you have a marriage of ideas going on here. This shows that you have another partner in crime. You're not working alone. Everything is going well with your partnership in the financial department. So good for you. You have somebody who's thinking clearly, and you're thinking with them, and it's good. Nice. You don't necessarily have all the tools at your disposal right now to get where you want to go. Okay, so just be aware that you need more information before you move forward, okay? You're going to have to sit still a little bit and let things come together, all right? What's interesting, though, is your solution is getting new information that is very empowering. So you will be able to use your tools shortly. It's just waiting for this information to come through, and don't share it. Don't share it with your partner. For some reason, we shouldn't share this information with your partner because it will put you in a position where they would use it first before they gave it to you. So now you need to just hang on to it for a minute. Unless you want to break the chain with this partner. And I mean break the chain of you maybe teeter-tottering with your partner from who's in charge and who's got what and who's doing the thing, right? You guys play this game of I've got more, you've got more, I've got more, you've got more, right? Unless you want to just change it up and say, look, hey, I got this information, and I think it could benefit us both, but we need to work on it together, and we can't just keep doing the one gets bigger and one gets bigger over the other. We would need to work together on this. So you'd have to have it be conditional information that you share to make sure that it comes out right, okay? So let's talk about your communication department. And this one here is talking about the Queen of Wands. This is a like-minded person, easy person to talk to, good information coming in, very nice stuff happening here, good communication, nice, long, easy conversations. Don't get hung up on the idea that there might be a relationship. What if she likes me? What if this could be a lot of things that break things down, all right? And we don't want to break things down. We want to bring things together, all right? So don't get too hung up on what you think it should be, all right? So yeah, we're not going to be wanting to get hung up on anything going on at this time, certainly in our communications, because her ideas may be wonderful and grounded and lovely, but they may not actually match who you are at this time. So take in the information, but don't don't get stuck on any one idea, okay? Now our solution is going to be having our heart's desire fulfilled. So yeah, this is good. We're going to get something out of this that we really want, all right? It may not match what we want 100%, but this person's going to be helping us fulfill our wishes. Excellent. I love that for you, all right? So keep that communication line open, be flexible, and you'll pretty much get what you want. Nice. Now then, our area over here, talking about family. What is going on with the family? We have enough money to take care of everything we need to take care of with our family. This is great news. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling completely flush in this moment. And it's nice to have that feeling of not needing anything to be with our family and to hang out with our people. It's great. It's really quite lovely, and we want you to celebrate that in your heart. It doesn't mean you got to overspend or do anything crazy, but it's like the fact that you don't have to worry about it for once is so nice, right? You worked for it, right? This is a message about ways and means to make more money coming to you, or other people considering you for more money situations. But when it comes to family, there's going to be somebody, I think, that's actually kind of wanting to borrow some money within the family. So realize that you're flush, yes, and it might attract others who might want a loan. So just be aware of that. Somebody else realizes you have the money. Great, wonderful. And now you are going to be the Queen of Swords in this situation. You're definitely going to be handling and being in control of what's going on here. If you do decide to make a loan, it will be very carefully documented and carefully handled. This is not going to be a simple, quick and dirty loan situation. It's going to be very smart and careful. But mostly I get the idea that you're not into it. You're just not into loaning this money. You feel like the person who's asking isn't a good bet, and so you're feeling like maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay? Just being aware of that is going to be helpful. Let's talk about your passions. What's going on with your personal passions, Scorpio? Your passions right now show that you have, your mind is on your money. This is the Queen of Pentacles, showing that you are indeed thinking about your finances and where you're going and how you're getting there. You want to make sure your money is working as hard for you as you for it. You don't want to get taken for a ride in this situation, so you're definitely paying attention to the finances. How much does everything cost? I want to get a good bargain. If everything I'm doing is working, I want to be very smart about how I handle it, okay? Now then, whatever your passion is, you're going to get a good bargain on it. You're going to work at it. You're going to time it perfectly. You have lots of options and possibilities, but you're going to be very goal-oriented. This is don't let the options and possibilities overwhelm you, okay? Or slow you down. You're going to cut away anything that isn't goal-oriented or isn't expiring right away, so you're doing whatever you need to do to make it work. So you're being smart, okay? You're very smart, and in the end, you're going to do very, very well and have a little something to brag about, okay? So this is your King of Swords. You know, you are standing up and you're cutting away all the BS. Anything that doesn't match what you want or need, you're getting rid of it. You're not even fussing with it. You're just going to cut it away. You're not going to handle it. You're not going to be oohing and awing at the possibilities and humming and hawing. You're just going to cut away anything that doesn't work. Nope, not good. Poop, 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 poop. You're just cutting. You're just cutting it away because you don't need it. And you're clear, and you don't need to spend a lot of time thinking about anything you don't need. And this has to do with something that's your passion. And so pay attention to what that is and take good care, all right? Let's talk about work, and let's talk about relationships, all right? So you are going to be the person in charge of your situation. You have a firm base of power at work, all right? So you definitely know what's going on, what's happening, and that you have the ability to make the yeses and the nos in the situation. So you're holding some of those cards right there, and you're feeling pretty good about it. There will be something that you need to fight for in the process, or fighting for more power in the situation could damage the situation or block you from having what you have, okay? So don't go too hard and don't go too deep, okay? If you're content with what you have, fighting for extra is going to cause trouble. So do what you can to be smart and handle it properly, okay? Now then, what's going on here? What's your solution? We have an emotionally based male energy person who's going to be the solution person here. This could be a person who feels very much so that he should be in charge and will possibly, he has the ability to give you more power or take power away. So whoever he is, even though he's emotionally based, I think he has all the power, really, and he is going to be the one that you are talking to about your power situation. You're like, okay, for some of you that will be the case. Others, it will be that you have a foundation of power and this person here is going to calm you down from asking for more power. He is the emotionally based fella who's going to be like, hey man, you're doing great. You got everything you need ultimately. Don't trip out on all the details. Let the details fall by. And we can definitely make this happen, okay? We can definitely make this happen. So he's going to be the calm maker, all right? You have a calm maker in the situation. That is great, Scorpio. You really could use one of those people. Also, the possibility that this person could be the person in charge who's saying, I'm going to squash any more power in you and let you be, this is all you get, and that's it. And so he might be a limiting person, but not in a caring, kind way. So just be aware of that. Let's move on. Oh, wait, we have to talk about your health. Let's talk about your health now. So you have a strong foundation in your health, all right? You're a stable person. You're stocky, not in that weird way, but I'm saying that you are of good stock. That's what I meant. So this is good. You are healthy and squared away in most cases, right? There will be something where you're going to want to do something more your own way, and the doctor's going to be saying, I just don't think you should be doing that, okay? So you're like, but I really, really, really want to go climb Mount Everest. And then he's like, you just did Mount Baldy, dude. No. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's like saying, I've gone up 4 stairs today, and now I want to go and climb the Great Wall of China and do all the stairs that are possible in other places. And he's saying, no. You can't just do 4 stairs and then think that you're ready to do 8 million stairs, okay? So calm yourself down, relax, pull back a little. Yes, you did your thing. You've done something good for yourself. You have a decent foundation, but don't overshoot, right? They're saying don't overshoot. Don't overtake what you normally can do. You can add a couple things if you want to challenge yourself, but don't overdo it because it could hurt you, okay? And the Father of Cups, King of Cups, is showing that there is an emotionally based male energy person who is going to be playing a part in keeping you on track with your physical health. This could be your doctor himself. This could be a friend who's saying, okay, I heard what the doctor said, and now here's my interpretation of that, so we can get your workout system going in the right direction. So we'll get you on the step climber. If you want to start doing 8 million steps, we'll start you at 500. How's that? It's a lot. It's what that is. So very nice. I like this. You have support. You have somebody who's going to help you square it away and get you straight. All right? Nice. In both cases, you're being cared for. I like that. Let's talk about your relationships. Let's talk about your partnerships, all right? Going with the flow. Yes, it's time to go with the flow. Don't push too hard. Let certain things go and then grab hold of new things, all right? So you can have a really good, nice flow with that situation, and it's good. You will have a good flow going for yourself, all right? Well done. You are moving forward in the right directions. We have the Hermit. The Hermit shows that in your relationships, trying to be by yourself right now isn't really going to work, okay? So don't try and be by yourself. Go with the flow, see what's happening, see who wants to be around and what's happening with that, and realize that your dreams and goals are going to be realized in this situation. So this is wonderful news. You are able to have a nice time with your people, even if you don't have to control the whole situation. You just kind of show up, do what you want to do, and have a good time. Yay! I love that. So let's talk about what you're letting go of. What do you need to release? So in this moment, you need to release this week fighting about your worth and value. You're not going to fight about your money in this situation. So at work, you're going to have to hold your tongue and take what they're offering. Realize that it's a good deal, and you don't need to try and sweeten the pot by pushing too hard, right? What will block you for sure is, of course, bragging about making a good deal. So we don't want to be bragging about some past deal we had in the past, because maybe in the past it didn't matter. It was different. So whatever the situation is, isn't going to help you get a better deal now. So for sure, we're already talking about not fighting for your worth and value at this time. Don't brag about your worth and value either. All of this is stuff that you need to let go of and move forward, right? So of course, new information of more power will come to you as your solution. If you cannot worry about money, you will maybe end up with more power, all right? So the power might be more worth something to you in the end if you don't worry about the money, right? These are so interesting to see these together, because we were talking about not fighting for power or fighting for power blocking you, and you being chill about it. And here now you don't fight about the money, but you end up with a gift of power. So interesting. Nice. It could be a good solution for you. Since what we were talking about with the money situation, of course, the partnership situation and having no tools yet until you receive new information about power that's put you in a position, and now you have to figure out how to handle that and whether or not to bring your partner in on it. But your partner here is going to help you make good decisions. Haha, like that very much. Movement and travel. What's going on there? Traveling, you have the High Priestess talks about your ability to trust your intuition in this moment. Your intuition is on point. Trust your gut. Your gut knows what kind of things you can move on and what things you can't move on. So you're really ready to get in there and get busy with that, okay? Now, what will block you is trying to use a convincing argument for what you want, right? So you're not the one to go in and fight for things right now. Convincing arguments, whether it's financial or power, not really good. Not really good at all. No movement will happen if you do that, so don't even do it, all right? It's not helping. But we definitely have walking away from a situation that isn't working, okay? So you're going to use your intuition at this time in movement and travel for sure to just sort of walk away from it. You're like, okay, well, I've walked into a situation. I'm trusting my intuition to say, this doesn't feel right. I'm not really sure what's going on, but if I would need to fight about it if I wanted to get it right. And you're like, no, I don't even want to fight about it. I'm just going to let it go. Bye. And that's it. You're just going to let this go. It's not even worth fighting about this week, okay? Now then, let's talk about what's going on with your ambition, right? What's got you getting up in the morning? What's got your cup of coffee, all right? And that cup of coffee for you right now is the Six of Wands. You like to share your ideas. You like to get people involved in what you're thinking about, and that's cool. So maybe the project itself allows for that, and you don't have to fight for power or anything else, and that's good news, because every time you go in there and you start trying to do something, it's a block for you, okay? Now we have new information about things you might have to learn showing up that might block you and slow you down from sharing your ideas. We now do this all digitally, and you're like, wait, what? I have to put all my stuff on a computer? And it's just, Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be interesting. But the truth is, when you get this information, you're going to say, oh, but I already have it all on a computer. Look at me. I have all the power now. And I go, blip, 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 boom. And you actually have way more power. You have the gift of responsibility put in your lap. Nice. So it all worked out well for you. Very nice. You were wanting to share your ideas, and now presto, here you are, sharing your ideas. Lovely. All right. Now then, let's talk about your friends. What's going on with your friends? What is going on with your people? All right. So the 8 of Wands is showing up, saying that things are speeding up with you and your friends. Your friends are getting going in a very quick way. There will be quick decisions to be made if you want to be a part of. All right. The 10 of Wands showing that taking your ideas and walking away from them will block you from being a part of. So you have to be a get-along guy or girl to be a part of, okay? You aren't going to be in control of the situation, but you're not going to be able to share your ideas either. You're just going to be like, let me show up and be, and then it'll be fun, and it'll be fast, and it'll be fun, all right? Because we do have a marriage of ideas happening, so once you get there and get going with it, they'll probably want to do some of what you want to do, and that's cool, but it doesn't have to be all planned out or anything else. And you just picking up your stuff and bailing, or trying to make it too particularly formatted or anything else like that, you're just going to have to go with it. You know, go with it. Be flexible this week. You have a lot of areas where being flexible is going to be your better choice, all right? Nice. Like going with the flow right here. Nice. Going with the flow right here. I like it. All good options to just, and not arguing a lot seems to be a regular thought for you, so that's interesting. Let's talk about what's going on in the unknown department. This is cards that are going to represent multiple areas, not just one, all right? So let's look at what we have. 2 of Cups. You have a relationship that is supporting you in so many areas of your life. This is not only your money department, this is at work and at your health. This is here in your relationships, of course, your friendships. I believe you actually have some very good support here with your death and release department as well as your travel department. So you've got a lot going on where you have people supporting you and helping you understand what's happening so you can move through things very quickly and easily. Allow for that, okay? Allow for those people to help you. They're helping a lot. The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, trying to take your power back in any area right now this week is not great, okay? Whether it's family, over here in family, I think family is, and passions over here, the only places where you're actually doing well with that. So stick with that over here only. But of course, new power will come to you once you let go of the idea that it's all about the money. But you know, you have many areas where you will be more empowered in your ambition department once you let go of certain things. So fighting for it really isn't helping you at all, okay? So don't try and take anything back, okay? Just let it come to you naturally. It'll just flow downstream to you, so be cool with that. And of course, the solution is an uptick in your finances. I mean, you're definitely having enough money to take care of whatever you need to take care of. We started out with that in the family department, surely. But you're definitely in a place where this is good. You are having an influx of joy and happiness. Every little area you're winning, right? New information about power, your dreams and goals are coming into. You have this emotionally based partner. King and Queen of Swords here, handling business. You're 9 of Cups, man. All good. Things are happening. Even with your personal self, you're ending up at a party, right? So do be aware. And yeah, I know we talked about the possibilities of some addictions and stuff, but I do see you having a lot of good support. Pay attention to what's happening, and maybe this is just you changing who you're partying with from what you were to what you want to be, and having more control over that situation. So good for you. I really like this. This is a nice ending. This is a nice way of coming into a place of good finance and appreciation and support and love and goodness. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so there you go, Scorpio. That's what's going on for the 3rd through the 9th. I do hope that you appreciate this, and if you do, you can go ahead and like and subscribe. I have a little baby channel, so it'll be very quite clear if you're into it and enjoying it. If you want to leave a comment, I would really love that. It's totally free to like and subscribe, by the way. And the comments are also free. It really helps me know how it's being received, and if I need to make changes, I will make changes. But if I don't know that I need to, how can I do that, right? So do me a solid and let me know what you think, and we'll talk next week about the 10th through the 16th. Thank you so much.